Are you thinking of planning your first solo trip around the world and you don't know where to start? Well, you are here in the right place because I'm going to give you the 5 tips that I recommend for first time solo female travelers to be able to plan their trip and make it an unforgettable experience. So let's go. So for me, the first thing that I love to do is before I plan a trip, before destination, the first thing I pray, I ask God which place He wants me to go, and if if I'm according to His will and by His grace, because sometimes we can go jump ahead and jump ahead of God, and you know just out of emotions, out of our flesh, and when it's out of alignment from God. So I first ask the discernment, Lord, if this is a trip you want me to go and take to this place, like especially if you have a heart desire to go to like Paris or London, that's the desire, and God speaks to you that He wants you to go in different ways, then that's confirmation. He wants you to go. So do your research. Know where is the safest place to stay, neighborhoods, especially close to transportation. That is a plus because you don't want to be wasting a lot of money in Ubers or cab drivers, etc., depending on where you're going. So if it's close to like public transportation, it will be ideal. Do your research. Number 2, if you're looking for flights, do not arrive at nighttime at your final destination. Make sure that you're arriving maybe early morning or early afternoon when it's daytime, but don't arrive late at night because you want to be safe. You want to have to take precautions, be wise, and you don't want to take a Uber late at night from the airport to your hotel or Airbnb. It's just being precautious about that. About either if the flight, let's say, is cheaper to arrive late at night than in the morning, I suggest to arrive when it's daytime. Okay. So number 3, before departing, share your information, where you're staying, location, to a trusted family member or friend, just in case anything happens. Of course, God forbid, but just to be precautious about that. If they're trying to reach you, if it's you only going to have Wi-Fi access, or you're going to go get self-service at the airport, it is an option to use self-service, but you have to like purchase either at the airport or at a phone carrier in order to have service out there. So it all depends, and especially your carrier, your phone carrier sometimes do have services in different countries depending on where you're going. So just double check and call your phone carrier and see if you're going to have service there, or you will need to just have access to Wi-Fi or purchase a temporary phone line of service when you arrive to the country. Also, number 3, making sure that when you're looking for hotels and Airbnbs, it is a safe neighborhood. It has things that I recommend, has great reviews, 4 or 5-star reviews, and at the same time reading them, not just looking at the stars. That's the difference too. You got to make sure you read the comments, read the reviews, which area that you want to stay. I recommend that to staying close to where you want to go and sightsee in the attractions. That way you can either walking distance, and you don't have to worry much about transportation, or close to a public transportation, and especially if you're going to be walking a lot. And at the same time, making sure that when you get there, your surroundings, you have to be aware, etc. And number 4, when traveling by yourself, this is a big one. Do not post on real time. I know you excited to post some videos on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, videos and pictures about your experience while you're traveling, please wait afterwards. Do not post on real time because there are traffickers out there. Just to let you know, there are traffickers out there looking for um, people, women that are by themselves, not to put fear on you, okay? It's just putting wisdom on you, wisdom. That they will look on social media and track locations. And it's just being mindful and use wisdom when posting on social media, right? Especially tagging locations, restaurants, real time, hotels. You really need to be mindful about that. For me, I wait until either I'm done with the trip or a couple of days later, um, but not posting on real time. Even if when I have the urgency, like, oh, I need to post it on my stories and tag this place or post it on real time in my feeds. It can wait. It can wait. So wait and do not post on real time. Okay? Number 5, trust your gut and set boundaries. Trust your gut. And your gut is the Holy Spirit. When the Holy Spirit tells you and you don't have peace about somebody, you don't have a peace about going to a certain place, go with that. Okay? Do not give the benefit of the doubt. Do not give the benefit of doubt. But trust your instinct. Trust the Holy Spirit that He will guide you. When you don't have peace about something, don't move forward with it. Okay? Because there are people that would like to ask you, oh, you're traveling by yourself, or you're by yourself. Don't say that. Don't say you're by yourself. Say you're going out you're waiting on a friend, or etc. You came with a friend, etc. You're gonna meet them later, etc. But use wisdom and discernment, okay? Especially when people are asking you, they see you by yourself, etc. But for me, I never had an issue about this because, like I said, trust your instinct, trust the Holy Spirit, which is the Holy Spirit instinct, your gut. Because when I feel kind of funny about going to certain places or by myself to eat, or attraction or somewhere that I want to go, and then I just feel like, let's reroute. Listen to the Holy Spirit, because that's very important. And set some healthy boundaries and it's okay to say no. When somebody offers you a ride and you feel no, it's okay. It's okay. All right. So, and then also being mindful about how late at night you want to be outside, especially in another country. Just being mindful about that. So if you want to go back to the hotel, the Airbnb, before nighttime, before officially sundown, just having wisdom and discernment. If you want to eat around around where you're staying at the hotel, closer by, if it's going to be nighttime, that way you don't have to worry about transportation or getting an Uber and late at night with someone you don't even know and you feel kind of iffy. And I'm talking about those first timers too, because there's a lot of fear. Yes, there's a lot of fear of anxiety of traveling by yourself for the first time, but don't allow fear to hold you back, girl. This is gonna be a breakthrough moment for you. And once you take that moment of traveling by yourself and taking this solo trip experience with Jesus, like, you're gonna come back transformed and you're gonna be like, what? I've been missing out all this time and I can't wait for the next one. Like, literally, you're gonna have the itch to be like, I can't wait to go for my next solo trip and just experience God's greatness and beautiful culture. I've met so many amazing people while traveling, and God ordained, and I just love it. I just love it, and it's still connected to this day. That if I want to go back to that country, I got connections. So you never know. You never know how God will use this experience to stretch you, to get you out of your comfort zone, break fear, and just help you to spread your wings. So if you are wanting an experience with solo trip and to travel to a place you always wanted to go, but you don't know where to start, well, I'm here at your service. I am a luxury travel advisor, and my link will be in the description box if you would like to contact me. And I would love to prepare your trip and be able to guide you in the process. And as well, if you're planning a girls' trip for your birthday, bridal shower, special occasion, I would love to make your retreats, girls' trip a fun experience like never before. So please like and subscribe and share. And I can't wait for the next video. Love ya. Bye.